If you're not where you want to be in life, it could be that your habits are holding you back, because without the right habits in place, you can't be the best version of yourself physically, mentally, or financially. That's why in this video I'll touch on the best habits you can start developing to transform all these areas of your life. Number one is going to be journaling. This is something you can do physically in a notebook. You can do it on your phone or your laptop. There's even apps that will help you out and make it a lot easier to do it day to day. But essentially, with journaling, you're going to be journaling your thoughts, your feelings, your goals. And it's actually proven that writing down your goals actually makes you 42% more likely to achieve them. And there's no right or wrong way to do journaling. You can journal your thoughts, your feelings, your goals, your daily reflections. You can actually map out the different progress you're doing in different areas of your life. And one of the cool things too about journaling is once you're doing it for a while, you can actually look back at your past entries and just kind of see the journey and the progress you're making and all the growth that you're having. Number two is mindfulness. This is something I've been practicing for many years, and I can honestly say it'll really transform your confidence, your happiness, your peace of mind. There's a lot of different ways you can start incorporating this. Meditating is one of the easiest ones. You can do breathing meditation or some kind of form of meditation for 5 to 10 minutes a day. Also doing things like practicing presence when you're working, going about daily life and everything that you're doing throughout the day. And there's even authors like Eckhart Tolle that are really good. He has The Power of Now, a great YouTube channel you can check out. But there's a lot of different authors and content out there on mindfulness and how to live a mindful life. It's not just meditating, it's learning to be more present, have a positive mindset, but it's really worth studying and practicing because this will kind of impact every other thing that you're doing. And then number three is health and fitness, or just exercising and dieting. This is one of my biggest passions personally. I'm at the gym pretty much every single day. I like doing weights, cardio, different kind of things like that. But you can find a way of exercising that you enjoy and that you can stick to. Maybe it's doing weightlifting, maybe it's cardio, playing sports. You don't have to do a certain thing just because a lot of people tell you to or because it's popular. The best thing to do is find something that you really enjoy, because then you can stick to it and get the benefits over the long term. And exercising and dieting is going to give you energy, it'll give you confidence. It changes how people interact with you and respect you. And it's something that you can start off small, maybe do something once or twice a week and then build up after that. And you can also look into things like healthy eating, dieting, and intermittent fasting. And then number four is going to be reading or just consuming good content in general. You do hear a lot about these things, about like reading a book a week and speed reading and things like that. But honestly, it's not about just reading books, but just consuming good content in general. It can be YouTube videos, podcasts, articles. Get in the habit of consuming good content around entrepreneurship, mindset, self-development, whatever it is that you're really interested in learning, and get in the habit of consuming that every day. And a little hack that I like to do is when you're driving or commuting, that's an amazing opportunity to have essentially passive education in a way, because instead of listening to music, which we all tend to default to, you can put on a YouTube video, a podcast, an audiobook, and then think about all the time you spend driving and commuting and how much content you can consume instead. Number five is going to be networking, because your network is your net worth. And as I say, it's not what you know, it's who you know. And by networking, you never know what kind of business opportunities you can get, jobs and employment. Just meeting people out and about or at events and conferences can really lead to a lot of different life-changing events and things. But it's not just about the business and the career benefits of it. It's also just having a lot of good like-minded people around you, being able to start or be a part of masterminds and accountability groups. And it's just great being around people that are entrepreneurs into health and fitness or whatever you're passionate about, because then you can do those things together, you can share opportunities, and you just have that nice kind of band of people you can really stick together with and grow over the long term. And then number six will be goal setting, because with all these things being said, you need to be able to set goals in all these different areas if you want to grow. So one of the things you can do is map out all the different pillars in your life. Maybe it's like business, career, finances, relationships, and then put in maybe like 2 to 3 major goals in each of these areas, and then make an action plan under each one. So for example, if you wanted to gain muscle or lose weight, that's a great goal, but what you can say is I'm going to sign up for a gym membership, I'm going to get a personal trainer, or I'm going to look up diet and workout plans I can stick to myself, and I'm going to go to the gym 3 times a week. So you have that goal, but then you're making an action plan to stick to. And then also very important, number 7 is time management, because you can be exercising, starting that side hustle, studying, whatever it is, but if you can't manage your time, you're not really going to get the most out of it. So what I recommend is looking up things like time blocking, using Google Calendar to block out certain times of the day and week for specific activities. That way you know exactly what you're doing and when you're doing, and you're taking out the thinking of your routine and your schedule. But make sure to actually create a routine on paper or inside a calendar tool that you can actually stick to make sure you're getting everything done in your personal and professional life. Some other resources I recommend is the 12-week year. This essentially is the book and the model of achieving what we normally would in 1 year in just 12 weeks or 3 months. Getting Things Done by David Allen, another amazing book. I use that system to this day alongside with Asana, which is my project management tool. You can kind of edit it and tweak these systems how you like, but if you have a good productivity system in place, all the other things you're striving for will happen a lot easier and faster. And last but not least is having a gratitude practice, because there's so many things in your life you can be grateful for. Even if you're not where you want to be, there's tons of things you can look around, like your family, your friends. maybe you're studying and your grades, your job, whatever it is, even small things you can be grateful for. And it has been proven that having a daily gratitude practice does actually have a noticeable impact on your day-to-day happiness. And something you can do just like with your journaling is, whether it's in a physical notebook, on your phone, on a computer, is make a list of everything you're grateful for and then review this maybe in the mornings and the evenings, or at least on a regular basis. And these are just some of the best habits you can start introducing into your life to transform yourself mentally, physically, financially, and more. Try introducing maybe just one or two at a time, get used to them, get a routine in place, and then you can start doing other things as well. You don't want to add on too many habits and get overwhelmed and kind of slow down, and then you don't see the progress and the results of what you're doing. So just kind of take it easy, take it slow, and start doing these things, especially if you're new to them. If you found this helpful, feel free to subscribe to the channel for more business and self-development content. Hope you're having an awesome week, and I'll see you in the next video.